Hello and welcome to the Valiant on Musukumwape YouTube channel. And today I want us to look at something very interesting, and that is the thinking outside the box cacophony. So time and again growing up, you and I will attest to this. Say we've most often than not been told to think outside the box. But what is this thinking outside the box has to do with us? Where has it led us to? How many of us who have thought outside the box have actually lived out to see the best of themselves and at the end of the day what they want to achieve? That's $1 million question that I seek to address in this video. See, I'm a firm believer that whatever happens or whatever you intend to do is as a result of what is inside the box. So why then should we think outside the box? You will argue with me and say, no, thinking outside the box does this, yada yada. But here's the thing. There is no extraordinary without ordinary. And you can't be extra without being ordinary first. Alright? And this is the same. You can't think outside the box without thinking inside the box first. And this is why I challenge you listening to this today to say, do not throw away that box and do not rush to thinking outside the box. If anything, I do not believe in whatever they say to thinking outside the box is. We ought first to think inside the box as a people, because it is within those confines of your box that every idea, every facet of whatever you want to achieve is. Look, life is built on basics and not on the extravagant principles. We all build our lives based on simple basics. For instance, what time you wake up, what time you do certain things, how do you manage your time, how do you do ABCD. Those are the ethos and basics of life. And so if you want to go anywhere extra, you really have to stick to the basics first. Your sleeping patterns, your eating habits, your friends, those are the life's basics. And if there is anything to go by, this box is where our dreams and everything we envision ourselves to be is in. And so it is when we work on what is in the box, then can we see the results of what happens even outside that box. That box is a sphere of our thoughts. That's where we are. That's where your human being, you being a person, your persona is in that box. And so if you try to run away from your persona in that box and you try to figure out things outside the box, then you're as good as running away from yourself. So what is important first is not to think outside the box, but rather think inside the box and pick out what makes you you, what defines you, what makes you a person you are today, what makes you do what you do. Who are you? All those questions are inside the box. And the moment we give answers to those and clarity to those questions, then we are at a point where we can go out there and really achieve what the so-called thinkers of outside the box achieve, even better. Okay, so what is important in life for us is first thinking inside the box. Pick out, clarify your thoughts, clarify who you are within yourself, and that is within your confines. Okay, is who you want to be and who you are now in an equivalent manner? Are they correlating? Are you doing something that will take you from who you are to who you want to be? And everything starts and ends in the box. It's how well you organize what is inside the box that you'll be able to achieve the extraordinary. All right, so we really have to work around our box before we throw it out. If anything, I urge you not to throw away that box. Keep it, clarify, draw your lines in that box, and make sure at the end of the day you are sure with your persona, you are sure with what you want to achieve, and you are sure with how your life is envisioned by yourself. Clarify, give clarity to your life, define who you are. All right, please don't be carried away by the think outside the box cacophony, because we've heard that rhetoric for some time now. But for how long have we been at loggerhead with thinking outside the box, yet we remain the person we were 2 years ago? Beloved, let's clarify who we are inside that box. Only then we will be able to see what we long for to see if we think in the so-called outside the box. So we end here for today, and thank you so much for indeed taking time to listen. Remember to hit the red subscribe button, also the bell, that you'll be able to listen to our content going forward. This has been The Valiant on Musukuma Pay YouTube channel. Until next time, focus.